Hi, this is Visions TV Online and I'm Shireen, your host, and I'm here with the leaders of the leader and the future leader of the University of Birmingham Choir, Shanice and Abigail. How are you guys today?
Hi, I'm doing really good. Thank you for having us today.
No problem. How are you, Shanice?
I'm well as well. Thank you for having us. It's a great privilege to be here.
Oh, no problem. Okay. So what I want to know from you guys is how did it come about you becoming the director of the choir?
So I became the director of UOB Gospel Choir in September 2018. So because it's a university, we have 1 year to fulfill the role. So I think coming to university, I always wanted to do something a bit different, something outside of the academic side of things, because it can be quite stressful, quite intense. And gospel music is something that I've grown up listening to, singing in church and praise and worship, other choirs. So it's something that I've always had a passion for, but the opportunity to actually lead a gospel choir, that's something that has never been presented to me. At first I tried to run away from it, thinking, I don't know if I can really do this, but I really felt led by God to really step out in faith and just go for it and just bless the world university with gospel music, as it's a tool for evangelism really, because not everyone in university is saved, so even them coming along, even if they're not saved, we were open to come along, have a go, and just spread the love of God really.
And I would say how amazing is that to be able to have your faith at university and to be able to also showcase it is such an amazing thing to have. Did you face any challenges over the year?
I would be lying if I said it wasn't challenging. Going into university, growing up in a Christian household is very different. You're faced with things that you have never been faced with before, beliefs, ways of life, and it's very easy to get sucked into it. Things are enjoyable, going out. It can be enjoyable. So I think it was always challenging at times to really stand strong in my faith. But I think I just had to realize that being the light of the world, we shine brightest when we're in the darkness. So just going out into universities, even friendships, being open to questions, and I think just showing the love of Christ, because sometimes views they may have of church or of Christians could be one of stereotypical, that you're just judgmental, do you know what I mean? But trying to break those kind of stereotypes. So I think a community, even gospel choir, that really helps with our faith at university, because now you can surround yourself sometimes with like-minded people,
definitely
share things that you may be going through. We had prayers, times of worship, so it's really great to have that community as well.
And what made you come along to the role, Abigail? Because you'll be taking over from Shanice, won't you? This year. Is it when would you be taking over?
So I'm the president starting from ending of 2019, so October, September until 2020. So
how do you feel entering into that role?
So I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. Never done anything like this before, but I know that this is something that I really want to do, and I know that God will give me the grace to do it. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm just adjusting right now to the new role, planning and finding myself as a leader, and making these decisions is interesting, but I'm looking forward to it overall.
And you got Shanice here as well to give you some guidance and
She's
advice.
Been so helpful. We haven't really started the term already, but during the planning stage, she's been so helpful. So.
I've seen how you guys have kind of gelled as well. I saw you kind of talking, and you can tell that there's a real friendship there. One thing in gospel choir that everyone says that is the first thing they notice is the whole family atmosphere, and that was one of the things that made me want to come back as well. It wasn't we're just here to sing and do a duty, we're here as family. Like Shani said, we pray after our rehearsals, and we just bring our requests to each other and just help and support each other. So the family vibe is really there. Excellent. And you just won a award, didn't you, in April?
So the competition was University Gospel Choir of the Year, UGCY, and we competed with loads of different amazing university choirs, and we were crowned the winners of 2019.
Well done, guys.
Thank you.
No problem. How was that? Was you really excited? What was the build up like as well?
So, I'm talking from a perspective as someone that was a member of the choir at the time. I was so excited for it. I knew that our uni choir had done it the previous year.
Oh, okay.
And it was different. It's a different setting and atmosphere from just being on campus and singing and singing at different universities, and having like the opportunity to compete with other universities. We really had to bring our A game.
Yeah, it's kind of like a sister act kind of feel, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it was like. So yeah, we loved it.
Yeah. Okay. And then obviously you was directing then. So how did that feel for you?
The whole process was amazing, challenging.
Yeah.
Because we were given a theme. So it was a mark about going into the world and spreading the gospel. So the previous year we could kind of choose what we wanted to do. So the previous president, but we were given the theme, so it's like, okay, where do we go from now? Because it feels like, okay, you're not put in a box, but now you have to achieve something. But it was really amazing. I think from the start, I think all of the choir were really on board, just put our request to God, really just said, what would you like us to do? How can we achieve this? How can we fulfill it? But how can we enjoy it as well? So it was amazing. We had 7 minutes to perform our set. So we sang a mashup of 4 songs, and we had to sing in another language as well. That was another criteria.
Okay. What language did you sing in?
What language do we sing in now? South Africa, yes. Bengazi, we sang by Joyous Celebration.
Okay.
Amazing choir.
Wow.
We also sang I Know a Man by Bishop Larry Trotter. We sang I'm a Soldier in the Army of the Lord.
Yes.
We sang that in Japanese and French as well. And then we ended with We Are Not Ashamed by Andre Crouch. So we really wanted to kind of bring like a new school style to gospel with I'm a Soldier. We mixed it with a version by Matthew Allen. I'm not sure if you've heard of him. And also the old school kind of gospel, We Are Not Ashamed, Andre Crouch. So that was really amazing. So that was great. Yeah, so it was such an amazing experience. On the day our coach broke down, so half of our choir, traveling down from London, were stuck for a good 2-3 hours.
Oh my gosh.
So we was like, you know what, this is a road to victory, we're gonna make the most of it. So there's even videos of them online, because I was already at the venue, them like just singing, writing songs. One of our members wrote a song on the coach, just in the process. So I guess it just shows that the process wasn't easy, but the end was amazing. So it was
and it's always also getting through the challenges and then seeing the victory, as you said, seeing the breakthrough there. So that's amazing. Can you just tell the audience a bit about the founders, like who are they?
Okay, so the founders, Dupe and Ife, so they came to university, I believe, in 2015, and when they came there was no gospel choir. Both of them were Christians who loved music, and so they thought, why don't we create a gospel choir? So I believe it was March 2016 that they became UOB Gospel Choir. Great foundations, and even till today, like, they were at UGCY as well, supporting us. So for them it's beautiful to see their baby, as they call it, really just growing in that. But they're beautiful people as well, and they're doing really well.
Excellent. And what are the kind of like plans for the choir over the next year?
So last year there were a few events that we had, for example, our concert that we had after UGCY. And so as the president, I've been thinking and liaising with the committee, the different things that we can do. So one of the things that we're planning to do is have an open mic night. Sometime at the end of the year. That hasn't been finalised, but it's something that we're in the works of planning. And throughout the year, as we go on in the different terms, we're just planning to have an event at least each term and see what we can do to make this community and bring other people so that they can hear us and hear the gospel. So
and other people have been hiring you, haven't they? They've been calling you and booking you and all that sort of thing. So how does that feel?
So we've had a few requests to sing at a wedding and at a charity event, and so it's been really exciting to see that people are noticing us, and we do get compliments from other people, which is amazing. And to know that we're doing something that we love, and it's just singing about the gospel of Jesus Christ and using our talents, and other people want that and they want us there. It feels great and it's amazing, and it's another way, I guess, to spread the gospel and to tell people that Christianity isn't boxed into the four walls of the church. We can profess it via singing, and so it's great.
Amazing. Can you just tell the audience where we can find all about your choir and how to book you and all this sort of thing?
So we have our Twitter and our Instagram account. We have a Facebook account as well, and you can find us at UOB_gospel choir. You can find us through that, and if you go on our Instagram or on our Twitter, you can DM us. We do answer via DMs, so you can contact us through there as well.
Okay, and what are you looking forward to with the Gospel Summit Explosion? Gospel Explosion Summit. Yeah, I always get it wrong, and Eric always tells me off. Yeah, what are you guys looking forward to?
So we're going to be performing the set that we did for UGCY. So I'm looking forward to performing that again, really. Some of the people that were in the choir have graduated and they're going off to start anew. For example, Shanice over here. So it'll be nice for us to come together one last time and sing that song, and it will be like our last set all together with the previous members. And I'm also looking forward to seeing the other acts perform.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of acts there, and I was scrolling through the Instagram last night, and I was just getting excited.
It's going to be amazing, right?
Yeah, I was like, wow, like there are so many people from the US and from the UK that some I haven't heard of, but I'm looking forward to hearing them and seeing their talents. And
I would agree, really. I think you've covered it all. I think it's nice just to be on a platform. I've been at UGCY, so that's like a university platform, but being on a platform where we're seen as just our choir, so not just put in a box of university choir, just a choir in general. That's going to be really great. As you said, hearing from the other artists, other choirs from the UK, from the US, that would be amazing. Meeting new people as well, and just a celebration of gospel altogether, really. So really looking forward to it.
Yes, I'm definitely looking forward to it as well. Having all God's people in one place and everyone on the same page and like-minded people. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Okay, thank you so much for being with Visions TV Online
today.
For having us. Oh, no problem. Take care.
Thank you.